What's up, YouTube? Today I am bringing you another Outriders video with my favorite build personally. I call him the Infinite Plague Doctor. And there's a reason behind that. All you have to do is keep shooting. You will never die. And on top of that, you will never run out of bullets. And on top of that, you kill everything. I mean, it's amazing. Just look at this footage of me just knocking down people and just continuously healing and continuously getting more and more power. Okay, so you're wondering, how am I doing this, right? So you really don't need any legendaries for this build. Yes, you see me with 1 or 2 or 3, but I'm not even using them like that. Alright, what I'm using, I will show you. Let's start off with the class skills that I'm rocking. Alright, here's a quick look. As you can see, I went across the top part of the skill tree to maximize my assault weapon damage. Yes, assault weapon damage, bullets for decay, all that stuff right there. And I threw in a little bonus right down here. For every time toxic is inflicted on an enemy, vulnerable status is inflicted as well, and knock that up to 40%, because you know what? Vulnerable means easier to kill. Next, you're going to want to know what skills I'm actually using. Yes, I'm running both of the turrets together with the blighted rounds because this is a majorly blighted rounds build. Okay, now here's for the really technical part. The armor. Let's start it off with. You want as much firepower, bonus firepower as possible, right? So you need to find pieces of armor that already have one of the 2 mods on each of these pieces of armor that I'm going to show you. So mitigation from death, you know, killing enemies while aiming down sights gives you extra armor, right? And it stacks. You're going to need that because you're going to want to live. You don't need it as much as you think because you're doing so much healing, but at the same time, it's nice to have. Alright, spare mag for your blighted rounds. Whenever you're rocking the blighted rounds and you're knocking people off, you're gonna need a spare mag just in case, you know, to keep it going. Alright. Trick up the sleeve, blighted rounds. This right here is gonna give you 30% of your magazine back. The important thing about the wording is magazine. That means no reloading, which means blighted round continues forever. 30%, you're like, that's not enough. That's not enough. Hold on. Watch the rest of the build. All right. At the same time, damage absorber. Yes, insta boost to your armor because you need it because it hurts. Now let's go into the next important piece of armor. Of course, as you see, more bonus firepower, but check out these mods. Rejuvenation, right? It gives you more firepower, more anomaly power, and more armor for 8 seconds whenever your health is replenished with a 10-second cooldown, which really means that since it's running for 8 seconds, it's a 2-second cooldown. And your health is constantly replenishing, so whatever these numbers are on yours, this is just an instant bonus. Instant bonus. You gotta recognize that. Add in move groove. That means another bonus because you constantly moving. What is cover? We don't need cover. We don't even know what cover is. We are constantly moving, constantly shooting, constantly regenerating. Next armor. Alright. Now this is my legendary that I'm using. Captain Hunter adds for a nice 25% bonus on captains, elites. But the personal space is what you'll probably want to rock for yourself. Gives you an extra 15% to close range damage, right? So whenever they're in your face, close range. You could add in something different instead of Captain Hunter to go ahead and knock them down if that's what you prefer, if you don't have it. But yeah, that's what I'm rocking. And then the next important, this is very important right here. Okay. On my shoes, I have 2 things. Toxic lead, which does what? Replenishes 40% of ammo in your magazine for killing enemies afflicted with toxic, which is what? Blighted rounds. Add that 40% to that 30%, that's a 70% magazine. Replenished, never reload. That's why you can keep on shooting forever. And what's this other thing? Oh, what is this other thing, you ask? That is Phantom Dash. This allows me to turn into lightning and dash through enemies, no problem. So that way I am never getting caught in the trap. Alright, now as far as your weapon goes, you're gonna want something similar to this. Okay, you want a LMG, because a LMG has a huge clip and it's just gonna burn the enemies down and you're never going to have to worry about reloading, right? So on your LMG, it's best to have either something that does crowd control or some major mod bonuses for damage. And I went with the second one, as you could tell, because I have Anomaly Surge giving me an extra 7139 damage in a 2-meter radius for critical shots. You know you're always getting critical shots when you got the LMG because you're just doming as many people as possible, right? And then on top of that, I added in Storm Whip, Ultimate Storm Whip, because it's a level 3 mod, which brings down an extra 13k damage every second. This is really an unbeatable technomancer build. If you find anything better, let me know. Alright? But in the meantime, make sure to hit the like, make sure to hit the subscribe, but most importantly, make sure to help me quit my job.